place you should go. Watch the TDS wrestling show. When Sexy Sam walks looking like CM Punk. Terry Johnson with his huge duper jump. Not forgetting the third member of the gang. Darren DDC Carpenter with a bang. Well done, Darren! Join us for all reviews and watch-alongs, with plenty of jokes related to slongs. We give you all the news that you need to know. From World Wrestling Entertainment to All Elite Wrestling, we rate the bloody wrestling bouts. So join the boys on all platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or X. This is the TD's Wrestling Show. The TD's Wrestling Show. This is the TDS Wrestling Show with Sexy Sam Watts, the big town Boston, and say his name and he will appear. Bang, bang. This is the TDS Wrestling Show. Join us for all reviews and watch-alongs with plenty of...
Well, that was a very interesting ordeal after all that, wasn't it, Teddy Bear?
Fantastic.
My God, I wasn't expecting to have to deal with all that.
No.
You wouldn't believe this. So, well, obviously, we did our Saturday night's main event show just a few minutes ago, and
Yeah.
we thought, well, that's that. We can move on with our lives and do some other things. But no. Guess who's decided to turn up? DDC with a bang. And we said, no, no way you're coming in here, young man.
Yeah.
Oh, why is this? Why the hell? You can't just walk in here thinking you own the goddamn place. I built this freaking house.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't tell... well, anyway, we just told him to fuck off.
We did pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, don't know where... If anyone knows where Darren is, could you just let him know? Like, sorry, these things happen. These things do happen.
Yeah, he's not needed.
No.
We don't need him as an extra member tonight.
Not tonight, because tonight, oh my God in heaven, we've got something really cool tonight. And it's not very often we get to do things like this either. So quite some time ago, we had a guest on the show. We had former WWE referee Jimmy Corderas, which was a wonderful and amazing, fantastic show.
Yeah, that was great.
That was great.
Yeah.
And then to follow, we had the beautiful, wonderful, and amazing Calamity Jane from Pro Wrestling World join the show.
Yeah, she was a big hit with the viewers.
She was, and a big hit for you as well, young man, because I knew you fell in love, didn't you?
She's got them eyes.
She has wonderful eyes.
Yeah.
But speaking of wonderful eyes, we're going to introduce to you our colleague. He's a colleague of ours from across the pond. He's handsome. He's got a big junk, and his name is CM Junk. How you doing, buddy?
How we doing, guys?
We are good, young man. How are you?
Fantastic.
So, for those of you that don't know, especially on the YouTube channel, you're thinking, who the hell is this guy? Well, he's got a big junk, and his name's CM Junk. And he's our colleague from Pro Wrestling World. How big is your junk, if you don't mind me asking?
Good question.
No, it's a good question, yeah.
I'd say about average. And you can
Average is
think
good.
however average is.
Well, I mean, your situation's a little bit different, because you're
I'm below average,
very...
and you're above average, and CM Junk's average.
God, we're right in the middle there. This is fantastic stuff.
Yeah, you're the middleman.
Some may say the CM stands for centimeter.
That's centimeter. Yeah, we have. I have to deal with that all the damn time at work.
Oh, really?
Well, millimeters. I go by the millimeter.
Yeah, I deal with centimeters.
These guys are still in Imperial over across the pond.
Amen.
I know, move on with the times. It's all metric now. Christ. Anyway, guys, we're not here to talk about mathematics and carpentry and how you build houses and the size of his junk. What would you rather we refer you to as? CM Junk or your real name?
That's up to you. You guys know my real name. You know my admin name. I really don't have a preference. You can keep it kayfabe if you want. I don't care.
I think we should keep the kayfabe going here.
Yeah.
It's already been
Sure.
killed by WWE. Let's keep
What
it
about,
alive.
what about if I call you Dave? That's a nice name, Dave.
Well, now everybody knows my real name.
Oh,
Oh.
Come on, man.
I wouldn't call it. You're not really a Dave, are you, Junk? Dave's very.
Mhm.
It's very southwestern round here, you know. It's like our dad's called Dave.
Yeah, Dave. I love the name Dave.
I know you do love our father very much, so
Yeah, I want a dog and call it David.
that's a good idea. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
how
do have
Dad
a
would
brother
think.
named David.
It's a lovely name.
My
It is a lovely
my
name.
middle name's David. So how ironic.
Yeah. It is actually.
Why
My
did
middle
I
name's
get in the
M.
middle? Your middle name's what? Sorry,
M.
M.
The letter M, yep.
Just M.
Just M.
Why is this?
First name C, second name M, last name John.
You had us there, you little
You
scallywag.
cheeky monkey, you.
I've been called worse things, I promise.
Yeah, I've actually been called a tosser recently. I don't know why. I didn't do nothing wrong.
That's not toss. That is here in the UK a little bit different here, Junk.
Yeah.
When you
I
go,
can
he
tell.
tossed him off the cage, and we're like, ha, ha, ha. Tossed him off the cage. What a
Oh, when the
dick.
Undertaker tossed mankind off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
Everybody
totally.
knows the infamous tweet from Mick Foley about that.
Yeah. God, it's getting rather warm in here, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you take your trousers off as well, young man.
Let's stay on. I don't want to scare you, buddy.
That's a shame, isn't it?
Anyway, guys, there's loads of you in the comments. Oh, I'm getting tangled here with my cables. My God.
But, yeah.
See, Darren's left a mess on the floor as per usual. Oh my goodness. So let's check out some of the comments. We got our usual guys here. We've got Tommy Gunn. How you doing? We got Andrew Green, our number one Facebook. Well, he was our number one Facebook fan until he reverted to YouTube.
Yeah.
He was only a Magic
Yeah.
Tommy Gunn, Doink the Clown. Comes on, first question. Well, how well hung are you? Well, we've discussed that one, Tommy. I
Yeah.
think, to be fair, when you meet a new guy, you just think, well, how big's your dick?
You
well,
gotta get the most awkwardest question you could ask someone. You gotta get out there.
yeah, I think so, yeah.
Everybody wants to know, so just ask it.
Yeah. The best part is, quick story, someone I know, married a friend of mine, divorced, he always said he had a huge junk. Huge. And I'm talking bigger than yours junk. It's huge, right? And then I go into the pisser because I was desperate for a leak, right?
Yeah.
And I thought, hang on a minute. I'm looking over. And that thing's tiny compared to what you've been elaborating and telling everybody.
He might be a grower
No, it ended up in divorce.
because he's a liar. Yeah.
Yeah, these things happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Well, I do now, yeah.
Rewind 89. Can I personally measure your junk to see how? Yeah, he's. We've got a tape measure out. Jesus Christ!
It
Right,
makes
let's.
me wonder what kind of platforms we're streaming this on.
Well, it's on Pro Wrestling World. I bet Jorge's having a fucking shit fit. Sorry, boss.
Is he asking these questions?
He hasn't. I haven't told him that I'm talking to you tonight. I'm just like, There will be a day, though, guys. I promise you, we will find a day and an opportunity where all the Pro Wrestling World guys can actually have an episode all together, and
Oh, dear.
we can finally meet Jorge because I have no idea what
That'd
this guy
be
looks
nice.
like.
Neither do
I
I.
hope so. Have you ever seen Jorge Junk?
I've not seen Jorge before. I've been friends with him the longest on Facebook out of our current tenure folks we have here. You know,
Yeah.
country in it say folks. But I've never seen him, but I never asked to see him either.
I think his time is ticking.
Yeah.
We need to do this.
His time is up.
It is.
It's
I'm
me,
pretty sure if
Austin.
he joins, I'm expecting him to be in the Joker filter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Right then, Junk. So let's get to it. I would love to know from you, right, how your little story in professional wrestling all began. What made you fall in love with this damn thing that we all seem to love?
Yeah.
All right, well, this is gonna show my age, so just get ready for this.
Okay.
I'm a young, spry 27. My first experience with professional wrestling was my older brother. He had the original Xbox, and he had a game on there called WrestleMania 21, and that was my first introduction to wrestling. So I used to play
21.
that all the time. I don't even know, you know, so most people don't even know that's actually a video game, just based off of WrestleMania 21. But so I played that a few times, and then one day we were just scrolling through the TV back before you had to have, whatever cable provider. You can just scroll through your TV and channels will pop up. Crazy, crazy to think about. But Friday Night SmackDown popped up, and I will forever remember the first two matches I was able to witness on live SmackDown. Was The first match was actually just a random tag team match with Batista and Kane versus Finley and the Great Khali in 2006. And the main event of that show was
Love you,
Rey
Randy.
Mysterio versus Chavo Guerrero in an I Quit match.
Mm.
So I don't think I've caught myself up to previous. I know my wrestling history. I've gone back and I've watched wrestling, but I don't remember if I know correctly the storyline evolving around those two individuals. I know they were in an I Quit match. I think SummerSlam. I could be wrong. And Ray tore his knee up pretty bad, and so this was Rey Mysterio's return match against him. Rey Mysterio won, and Great Khali came out and squashed his head, and he started bleeding out of his mouth. And that's a lot of. I figured that I've realized that was a lot of memorable moments for people my age growing up seeing that happen. But that was my very first wrestling show I watched live, and yeah, I was hooked from then.
So correct me if I'm wrong. So you must have been born in 1998.
Correct.
Wow. Yeah.
You're about about 7, 8 years old when you started watching WWE.
I suppose so. Yeah, I think so.
I
2006, maybe 8, 7 or 8.
Yeah, I know that the WrestleMania 21 very well myself.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I remember buying that game. It wasn't the best game, but it was good for that time.
Mm-hmm.
It gets a lot of hate, that game as well.
It's the same with the GameCube games like WrestleMania 19 and Day of Reckoning. Those games,
Yeah.
They don't get a lot of
No.
credit.
No.
People can hate on that game all they want, but that's the game that introduced me to wrestling, and I had a lot of fun on it. That story mode was fun. I don't care what
It was
anybody
good.
says.
Yeah.
That's mad.
I think that's the thing with those games back then. The story modes they went with the times and they were very good. Very, very good.
Yeah. Old school wrestling games storylines were always great.
100%.
The Road to WrestleManias, they don't make them like that anymore, for sure.
No, absolutely not. It's an interesting though. So if you were born in 98, you were... Christ, yeah, I was 5 years in already.
Yeah.
That's showing our age. I mean, my brother, the Tezzy Bear here, you're 37?
Yeah, 38.
You're 38?
Yeah.
You know, Mother's bought the wrong birthday card for you for next year.
Oh, no.
40.
No, 38 again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is cool stuff. This is cool stuff. So, you've gone back, have you, and like relived some of that Attitude Era?
As much as I could. So my issue was I was starting to get through it, but I decided at a wrong time to start watching it because that's when the whole Netflix deal came in, and so they took all the Monday Night Raws off of Peacock in America. So I wasn't able to finish up where I started. So most of it was I had to stick with just SmackDown.
Yeah, we when it comes to this whole Netflix, Peacock, the network, this whole deal that we are currently in right now is probably the worst it's ever been in a long time.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's a damn shit show. Like the network, when we had that, it was our bread and butter. It was our favorite place in the whole world.
Yeah.
And they've taken the whole thing away. And with Netflix as well, the only thing they put a few pay-per-views on maybe 2 months in. They put the Unforgivens and Armageddon's in, and then they've put on that crappy documentary, Unreal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's all that's gone onto Netflix. So us here in the UK, the only way we can get the network still is if we are using a VPN.
Exactly. Just like on Netflix, when you watch Raw live overseas, y'all don't even have to worry about commercials. They have segments in between matches, and or the matches continue. There's a premium plan on Netflix, and for the first, I want to say 6 months, I was able to see all that stuff too. And then all of a sudden, it just cut off, and I started having to see commercials, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to pay this premium price for me to lose out on something for no reason. And then on top of that, once I stopped paying for the premium plan, even the replays had commercials. I'm like, what's going on here? You know, I don't need to
Mm-hmm.
watch commercials in something that's already happened. It's
Yeah.
just crazy.
No, it's nonsense. I think it's only a matter of time they're gonna hit something and realize, okay, it's time to reevaluate this whole streaming situation because it's the whole
Mhm.
thing's falling apart. Everyone's losing money. Like, just get it put. They need to get it put right.
Yeah, we even have commercials during pay-per-views now, or
I know. Yeah.
PLEs. What is that all
Yeah.
about?
Yeah. That is dog shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's not good.
It was at WrestlePalooza.
I think,
Yes.
yeah, the most recent, or that's the only one that's been on ESPN so far, right? WrestlePalooza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew says the network was perfect. I miss it badly. Yeah, we all do.
$9.99.
Andrew.
$9.99.
Our friend Randy in Canada. I am almost that old. Wrestling was in black and white. Oh, well, Randy, we love you, Randy. We miss you, buddy. We need to catch up soon. We definitely do.
Yeah.
So, if you'd say 2007, 2008 is your go-to type of, so you to be honest, you're going into this in the PG era, really, aren't you?
Yeah, the end of the Ruthless Aggression era and the beginning of the PG era.
Yeah.
So I really had to stick through the worst of WWE TV. Like, it was very hard. I mean, growing up, as a teenager already liking it, it wasn't that hard. But there's a lot of things in the 2010s I won't ever waste my time and go back and rewatch. Even as big of a CM Punk fan as I am, the storylines they were giving this man or any of the top wrestlers at that time, they were so boring and annoying and stupid. You know?
Yeah. No, I can remember elements. You're probably a little bit more hotter on this than I am.
Yeah.
So, can you take me back to some of the ridiculous stuff Punk was doing around this time?
What, in 2010?
Mm.
So he's doing the straight edge society stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Which
So
I'm,
I liked that.
yeah, I quite like that too. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's
No,
probably one of
for-
my favorite times.
No, I'm not upset with that at all. I love that. That was great. I'm talking more like 2011, 2012, post Netflix, post Money in the Bank 2011. That
Yeah.
the titles like situation between him, John Cena, and Alberto Del Rio. That's what I'm mainly talking about.
That's good.
That was a complete and utter mess.
Mm-hmm.
And people look back on that year as a summer of Punk, and
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. I think it was terribly done. He beat his Cena for the title. He ran through the crowd. Perfect. There's a storyline right there. And then he returns 2 weeks later, which was pathetic. And then he got cashed in at SummerSlam by Del Rio because of Kevin Nash. And then at the end of the whole storyline, he put Triple H over. And that was the big summer of Punk. And it's just like, what a waste. So wasted. Not
Ridiculous.
good booking. And then we kind of had indications of what Triple H was going to be like back then, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I could already see. I could see right through the son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, well, what is your thoughts? We're going to skip ahead right to the point, because I need to ask you this. What is your thoughts on Triple H right now? His booking.
Currently, so you're talking about as of this day in the past few weeks and months.
Yeah, let's say 2025.
2025. All right. Well, I mean, I'd say there are some bright spots, but for the most part, I can't tell if it's all his fault or if TKO has any kind of
Mm,
leeway over that. I don't know because the past few years they were pretty amazing.
yeah.
For
Mm.
And I don't know if that's just because we were so derived from good storytelling because Vince was doing the most corny things possible. But yeah, right this year, I don't know, man. I wouldn't say he's like the worst that I've seen. I've definitely seen far worse, but if I had to give a letter grade, I would probably go B plus,
Yeah.
and that's just in comparison to I would call the past 3 years an A plus, or ever since he took over from Vince McMahon.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, I get that. I do feel like as well, really, the main story, especially going to WrestleMania 40, because that felt extremely special that whole weekend, and then with like the Cody scenario, like finally finishing a story,
Yeah.
it was a
Hmm.
magical moment, and we hadn't had a magical moment like that in wrestling for many years, and it felt real and it felt alive and it felt really fresh and different, and it felt like a whole new fresh start again. Like, yes, we're coming out of these storylines that Vince created, but Triple H was dealing with them, and then we go into Mania 40 and we get this whole brand new start, and it felt fresh, it felt different. And 2024 I thought was a very good year.
Yeah.
It was excellent.
Hmm.
And then we come into the Rumble and I thought, it's not a bad Rumble, but then we got to Chamber was immense.
Chamber was good.
And then we get to Mania, and I'm thinking, the cracks are starting to appear.
Yeah.
You know? And I felt like we've just not really been on that same wavelength like we had the previous year, coming into where we're at now in 2025. It's not been incredible.
No, and I agree with what CM Junk said. I don't know how much of this we can point the finger at Triple H.
I do think like he has his hands tied. Do you feel?
I think he does. I think he does.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, I've not really enjoyed this year too much. Yeah, again, as you said, there's been elements of this year that there has been some good things that's come out of this year. But everything, a lot I'm finding with this year is everything feels very forced. Like, we had Saturday night main event last night, fine. And then we're getting adverts for War Games. And it's like, where's the build to this War Games? We got a few weeks away and we got War Games, one of the biggest events of the year. It's not needed. The War Games ain't needed. That is for a die-hard feud between these groups.
Yeah.
What have we got?
Again, I just feel like it's a gimmick show.
Yeah, it's a selling point. That's all it is. It's a selling point.
Do you see what I mean, Junk? When it comes to that,
Exactly.
yeah.
I totally understand what y'all mean, but that's another reason I think Triple H might have his hands tied because when he first started doing this and they were doing press conferences, that's one of the things he said, like a true key is stopping the gimmick pay-per-views. You don't need a pay-per-view for a gimmick every single year.
No.
We have Royal Rumble, which is a given. That's something that's never going to end. But the money he said maybe we'd go away from the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Maybe we'd go away from the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, which that did, thankfully. But that's the only thing we've seen. But that's another reason I'm like, I don't think he is giving the leeway that we think he actually has in that stance because like there's no reason we need to have a War Games every single year. Like especially when there's no real stories that line up. What they're just gonna throw, well, from what it looks like on TV right now, they're just gonna throw the Wyatt Six and the MFTs in there, like because they've had two face to faces. Like, how does that make any sense to me? It doesn't.
No, I mean that match would probably be good for a standard Survivor Series match,
Hmm.
but not for War Games. Definitely not.
No, I'm done with this War Game stuff. Like it's been forced down our throats again too much. You know.
Yeah,
I
it's
felt
not
like
good.
last year was like, I think we've hit a point, and now
Yeah.
we got it again.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, Helmsley. Damn you to hell, Helmsley. So, here's an interesting question. So, I don't know. I'm sure you guys can probably tell, but CM Punk's a CM Punk mark, just like myself. When CM Punk went to AEW, what's your thoughts on his AEW run there?
I can tell you, I was probably that one of the happiest people on the planet when he made his debut there.
Me too.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
waiting. I was waiting so long for CM Punk to come back to wrestling, and you know, if it wasn't for the injuries, I would say that I enjoyed a lot of his run. His feud with MJF was amazing. I wish they were able to finish that off, and I have a lot of ill feelings towards AEW that stem from the end of that run. Because obviously I'm a mark. I'm a little bit one-sided, but I still believed in a lot of the things that he was saying that had happened towards the end of his run there. But I guess the first couple matches they're a little choppy. He hadn't wrestled in, I think, was it 7 years at that point? I don't remember the exact time.
Yeah,
I
I think
just
it's
know it
7
was a long
years.
time.
Uh-huh.
Um, but overall, I'll still go back on YouTube. Sorry, I'm moving my camera around a little bit, doing some
It's all
things.
good.
Um, I'll still go back and watch that MJF CM Punk promo battle, their first one-on-one promo battle. That's how good I think that was. But I was a big fan of him in AEW. I liked his demeanor more, and it was probably more because he was so pissed off in real life. But everything, there wasn't that many bad moments except for the times he got injured a couple times.
Yeah.
But I was a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of him in WWE still.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't.
It's in.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I have to agree with you with his AEW run. I thoroughly enjoyed it because it was just something so different with a new platform with AEW, and I was at the time very behind AEW. But
Mhm.
again, near the end, the cracks were starting to appear,
Oh, yeah.
and I felt like AEW's lost a huge amount of momentum since Punk left.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately. I was
It's-
there in attendance at his final match at Wembley Stadium. I was there. I saw the whole thing.
What a
Which
match to go
was
out into.
it was a very good match to finish his career up in AEW.
Especially against Joe.
Samoa Joe, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
He's
I
still
did-
a
I-
real world champion too.
he's still the champion. Yeah.
The real world champion.
How were your thoughts on Punk and AEW?
Well, I kind of gave up with AEW beforehand.
I know you had, yeah,
I left AEW when Cody left.
yeah,
But yeah, I heard the rumors that Punk was going to debut, so I tuned in. I think it was the second episode of Rampage, I believe, and it was good to see. It was cool to see CM Punk return. He cut a promo, which doesn't stand the test of time now. What he said, but it was good. It was good nonetheless.
yeah.
And he's like, I want to wrestle all these stars in his company, and I want to challenge Darby Allin. Oh, really? You want to challenge him? Everyone in that roster, you want to challenge someone that's 5'1". It's like, come on, man. But to be
Yeah.
fair, the match was pretty decent. No disrespect to Darby, but yeah, I mean, it was okay. It made WWE hit panic button, hence why they brought back at SummerSlam a few weeks around the same time period, a week or so. They brought back Becky Lynch and Brock Lesnar because they hit panic mode because CM Punk was in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
So it was good for business nonetheless. So yeah, I was okay with it, but yeah,
I think, see, for me, I think CM Punk going to AEW gave us that competition that we needed between two companies again. Because, I mean, for you, Noah, like you never went through the Attitude Era where we had WCW and EC and WWE at the time.
Yeah,
like you and I can remember this vividly well. Like it was so intense. It was unreal.
It was very good, and
Yeah,
I mean, you did backtrack slightly there,
I did.
but ECW as well. Like
Yeah, yeah.
they deserve to be chucked in the name because they didn't have the biggest fan base to a WWE or WCW, but their fans were diehard fans.
Yeah.
Like the AEW fans are now, they're diehard fans. But having three companies you could jump between was incredible. And I mean, I expect you, Noah. I mean, in the mid 2000s, were you watching a lot of TNA around this time?
Yeah, actually, I've I remember when I accidentally stumbled upon TNA. I didn't know TNA actually existed
No, even
until
did
I
I.
just scrolled through and I saw something that said wrestling on it, and I
Yeah.
clicked it and I'm like, oh, this isn't WWE. And I just saw the Dudley Boys Team 3D and Kurt Angle and Sting, and I was like, whoa, holy crap,
It is cool.
is this live? And I don't know if it was actually live, but it was a new episode at the time.
Yeah.
But after I found that out, yeah, I started keeping tabs on both of those companies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you kind of had your own little WWE and TNA stuff, and DDC, who's normally with us sometimes.
Not that very often.
He kind of did around the same time frame as you with wrestling as well. I think he was like maybe a little few years before you, but he kind of grew up on WWE and TNA as well. But yeah, obviously me and Sam was part of the WWE, WCW/ECW time frame, which was just mind blowing.
Yeah, because it was amazing to have that alternative.
Yeah.
But I felt like getting to the point I was trying to get across was really with CM Punk. He was such a huge draw because of who he is. You had that great diversity between these two companies.
Yeah.
And both companies were doing well. No, they were both doing well in their own way, but like finally, WWE weren't getting all that focus. AEW were getting more of that focus,
Yeah, yeah.
which I felt like they deserved because they were putting on some great TV.
Yeah.
And then you look at what the I called us the power of Punk. I think I've used that a few times, haven't I? But like the power of Punk, like him being there, yeah, him being there helped that company. Him not being there has not helped that company.
No.
Look where they are now, and I feel bad for him. I genuinely feel bad, but
Yeah.
I sometimes do.
Yeah,
Yeah, because when AEW first came on the scene, I thought I was going to be a diehard AEW fan forever because the
yeah,
product in WWE at that time was so awful. It was so awful. So when that finally became a thing, man, those first couple years were pretty special.
hmm
It was awesome to see all that stuff happening, and Chris Jericho, it was a big news, Chris Jericho wrestling in America for a different company after promising Vince McMahon he would never do so, and all these stuff, and all these guys that I would follow in New Japan and Ring of Honor actually having like real good time slots instead of the middle of the night for us in America, seeing them on TV. And I watched Being the Elite every single week. It
Me
was
too.
it was it was a great time. I
yeah,
would go to Hot Topic and buy all the Elite shirts and everything. I have a Cody 2020 T-shirt when he was doing that little gimmick where he was running for the senator or whatever.
yeah.
I still have that. Can't say the same thing about my Young Bucks shirts. I don't have those anymore.
I don't
But
blame you.
Nobody wants to own that. Christ.
no way. But those were some fun times. It makes
Yeah.
me think that if they never even attempted to get CM Punk back, if they would still be doing good, because CM Punk, his fan base, and me included, I mean it's more powerful than the fan base of any specific wrestling promotion, and nobody was taking that seriously until you know everything went down. You know, he's just, I guess, a polarizing figure in wrestling. So,
Yeah,
and a lot of times the things that he said, were kind of backed up, like with facts almost. So it was easy to really take what he said seriously, especially in the whole, brawl out meltdown kind of deal that happened. and but that's a little bit besides the point. But after he left, and they've never recovered from any live attendance except for their pay-per-view shows, and then
Mm,
them dropping the backstage footage over half a year later, which was I still don't understand why they did that, but
All
whatever.
they did was basically bend over and they fucked themselves in the ass, really, haven't they, by doing that?
They just
pretty
proved
much.
exactly what he already said on Ariel Hawani's show.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I feel like just just briefly, just with AEW, I feel like where AEW's gone wrong, it's like with the same as all the other companies, is they were good when he started because they were bringing guys in from NWA, Ring of Honor, as you said, and they were bringing us wrestlers that didn't have too much TV exposure, and we were seeing how great these talents were, and it was cool. It was good. And TNA done the same, and WCW done the same. But once they start getting a little bit of attraction behind them, they would then get ex-WWE guys, and they were bringing them in, and all the good talents and the fresh talents that we never seen before, they were getting pushed down the cards, and then, making room for like mid-carders, unwanted WWE guys. I'm not saying Punk's unwanted guy, but you get my point.
I totally understand that for sure.
And
It's
every wrestling company does it, and I don't know why they want to compete with WWE, and it's the worst thing any wrestling company in the world can do is compete with WWE because no one can. But to give us an alternative, which AEW should do, that should be their focus point. The trouble with AEW is they don't know what they want. See, their ticket prices, right? AEW's ticket prices for front row is incredibly lot more cheaper than WWE. That's true. And the reason is because they want families to come and enjoy the shows. But the thing is, AEW are putting on death matches, not PG shows. So why would I, as a family man, same as Sam, maybe yourself, I don't know, why would we want to take our children to a front row show, which is a lot cheaper, to see these death matches and people getting drowned in the middle of the ring? Like, what
drowned and
is
even having syringes stuck in them.
exactly? And my point is, what is AEW? Are they a family friendly show where the tickets are cheap, or are they a death like they don't know what they are, and that is the issue of AEW. They don't know what they are.
Yeah, it's
Not
a
good.
deathmatch indie show most of the time with all the low crowd attendance they have anyway.
Yeah,
I just can't get behind that shit.
you get my point though.
If Mr.
It
Quake's
sucks.
come up.
It
Yeah,
sorry.
Mr. Quake's come up with a very good point. AEW is a try hard GCW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are. Where I feel like, fine, you have the odd death match. Maybe do the odd death match every 6 months, one every 6 months. That's fine. But do you know what you do with the rest of the year? Is make it family friendly and
Capitalize.
on something that WWE's not doing this year, and that's making it affordable for families.
Did you need some dentifix?
No, I'm just very bloody passionate when it comes to modern day wrestling because it fucks me off.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want you. Big words, by the way. Big words for the teddy bear. His dentures will fall out.
I don't know why I look at you to say the words for me because you struggle. You can only go 2 letters more than me. I can do about 7, you can do about 9.
Yeah, we're
and
both.
DDC can go for about 12.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're a
bitch.
bit dumb and dyslexic.
Yeah, sorry.
There's a lot of that around here in the southwest of England, to be fair. CM Junk.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Yeah.
about that. There's a lot around that in America, all around. So don't worry.
I like
Oh, right. Oh, I don't feel so bad.
I like
now.
a Texas American girl there, CM Junk.
Thank you.
Hey.
You're welcome. you cheeky monkey.
Look at you go, hey? Christ.
Oh.
You ever been to the
Oh,
UK
man.
at all, CM Junk, or not?
I've never left the country.
Yeah,
Haven't
probably
you?
for the best. You don't want to come here.
Yeah,
Sure.
you don't want to come here,
Oh,
young.
I do recommend one place if you ever come to England.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Yeovil. fantastic there.
Yeovil, Somerset.
Yeah, all you got to do is get out the car, and the first thing you do is someone offers you cocaine.
This is true.
What? I only come here to get some pick and mix for my child.
Yeah.
He's offering me sugar.
Have you ever heard, you must have heard of Glastonbury Festival, yeah? In
I
the
don't
UK?
think I have.
What?
Sorry,
Okay,
man.
have you heard of Stonehenge?
Yes.
Yeah, bunch of fucking asshole rocks.
Yeah, bloody wizards.
They're literally up the road from us.
Okay.
Yeah, I drove past them yesterday, funny enough.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was like, fuck you, you stupid asshole rocks! Fuck you! Yeah, because they hold the traffic up.
Yeah.
Everyone's literally driving. Oh, look at the beautiful rocks. Oh, the fucking rock. Fuck the rocks. I need to get home.
Yeah, bollocks to the rocks. The only rock that matters is Rocky Maivia.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, no. To be fair, oh man, we're so desperate to come to the States one day.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good.
Probably a one-way ticket if I can do it my way. Would you recommend that though, Sam Junk?
Depends on what part of the country you go to.
Well, you're in the big one. You're in Texas, aren't you?
Yeah, they say everything's bigger in Texas. It's true.
Yeah. I'm all about bigger portion sizes when it comes to my dinner.
Well, there's that for sure. You know, we lead the world in obesity in America, so that's going to be almost anywhere you go to.
Oh, I'll feel
I'm
well there.
not sure if that's true. If that's just what the news tells us all the time over here.
That's fantastic.
You know,
you do all right in Texas.
No, this
then.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm
I might
just
be able
saying,
to come
I
to-
work at a barbecue restaurant.
Oh, pardon?
What?
You don't work in
Yeah.
Hickories, do you?
No, sir. I work at somewhere better. You know, we were ranked top 10 in the state of Texas for barbecue. And it doesn't really sound that crazy, but
Yeah.
Texas is known for barbecue. So to get in the top 10 list from multiple different lists, it's pretty good.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Okay. Okay. Now this is a game changer.
That's why I'm a super heavyweight.
Oh.
I like your style.
Of course.
You're super heavyweight in your own little way.
Yeah, not in my pants, I'm not.
No, we know that.
Like
Monster.
I said, everything's bigger in Texas, including the CM
Are you
Junk.
quite tall? Are you, CM Junk?
Oh, no. No.
Oh, how tall are you, young man?
I'm 5'8".
Well, I'm 5'9".
There you
Oh.
go.
There you go.
We're near enough identical. It's just I got a really incredibly small penis and you're average, so we're not quite the same there.
Well, you know, there's only one way to find out, and I'm not going to show you.
Oh, dear.
Oh, fantastic. Do you know, I was getting a bit chilly and I'm getting quite hot again.
Yeah,
I'm fluctuating in temperature here.
CM Junk's got the mood a bit spicy
You
now.
got it going now, haven't you, young man?
Yeah,
Christ.
young man.
Mr.
Not
Quake
as spicy as it was on Jane's episode.
Oh,
no.
She is beautiful, isn't she?
same as me, Mr. Quake. I'm
Like
5'11
coworker.
as well.
Oh, she's got amazing eyes. I could just stare at them all day.
Who's this?
Jane.
Jane.
Oh, Calamity Jane.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I must admit I fell in love with this very slightly, but I think you did more so.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. She's
Is she single, do you know?
Yeah, she's single.
I'm not sure. She lives in a different part of the country, and I don't ask her if she's single. So
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't tell
well,
you.
We'll
But
find out. She's in Kentucky.
Yeah, I could
you do
that.
have her on Facebook. I know you do.
Oh, yes. Well,
Oh,
I
well,
do.
I don't.
You've come off Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not on Facebook. I come off of Facebook because
Mm.
because I Google a lot of wrestling stuff on Facebook. I'm just getting all the wrestling results, and it's okay for people that lives in America because you can watch the shows live. Where over in the UK, unless you want to stay up to like 4 o'clock in the morning, it's a nightmare. So we attend to watch them the next day, and as soon as I go on Facebook, I find out all the results, and it's killing it for me.
Plus, you were
Oh.
being harassed by that other woman.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm sure that happens with you a lot, right? Getting harassed by women.
You wouldn't believe it,
You'll
mate.
be surprised. It does happen quite a bit, yeah.
This one had a triple nipple piercing and everything, and a mushroom going on her frickin' chest. Or on the other
Oh
nipple.
my.
Man, you've never seen anything like it.
I'm trying to picture that, but I don't know if I really want to or not.
I think we should move on very, very swiftly.
Okay, all right, let's go. Let's go ahead. Yeah.
Right, so do you know what? I had a really, really good question. I've forgotten it.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking more about the barbecue stuff and
Yeah. Oh, barbecue food, yes.
Okay, I got it. If CM Punk wasn't your favorite wrestler of all time, who would it be?
Oh, okay. I'll start with my first favorite wrestler. My first favorite wrestler was Rey Mysterio. I
Yeah.
think that's pretty basic as a young kid. Cool looking superhero looking dude. Really short, always fighting big guys.
Yeah.
Um, but from my entire experience of my wrestling knowledge, I think um it's gotta be a tie between AJ Styles or Kenny Omega.
AJ Styles, Kenny Omega. Yeah, I think they're good choices. AJ Styles he's one of the greatest of all time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, he won Wrestler of the Decade,
yeah,
PWI. Oh,
Like
I'm
I
with you
said,
on
I was
that.
a
I'm
big
with you on that.
TNA guy, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
when I grew up watching TNA and WB at the same time, I was always like, "Oh man, I wonder when these TNA guys are gonna make it to WWE." You
Yeah.
know, that's how I was thinking of it. I wish I wasn't thinking of it like that back then, but obviously I still love their product until you got
Yeah.
all hulked up, brother. But before
yeah.
that and everything, yeah, AJ Styles, he was definitely my favorite, especially after Punk left.
Yeah. Yeah. AJ Styles was he was special for sure. Um I'm definitely with you with Rey Mysterio though. Rey Mysterio is a legend, absolute legend. One of the best. Well, he's the best mass wrestler of all time, for sure.
Mm.
It's unfortunate he's only the second best Mysterio of all time now.
If
Yeah, no, I was a little bit on the fence with Dominic for quite a long time.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and I think leading into WrestleMania this year, which to be fair was my main highlight, was him winning the IC title.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
good. It's just like his stupid stuff he does as well. He poses his muscles where he doesn't have any.
Yeah,
It's great. He's going to be very over with the crowd. I
See,
think he
that's one
already
of
is.
that's definitely one of the highlights of this year, 2025. And to call back to your initial question about Triple H, I think the stuff he's done with Dominic has been awesome.
Yeah,
That's one of the
Mm.
best stuff. He's really come into his own. The past few years, obviously his debut year, he was, had to hold his dad's hand the whole time, and then they stuck him with Judgment Day and Rhea, and then he was,
yeah,
stuck with Liv. But this year he's not had any of that really. Obviously he's still part of the Judgment Day, but he's been really able to come and do all this solo stuff and get his inner Latino heat from his biological father.
Haha,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think his whole run's been pretty decent. I mean, yeah, even his early stuff with Ray. I mean, like Dominic's debut match was against Rollins at SummerSlam. Like, what an awesome debut match! And then obviously him and Ray won the tag titles as father and son.
Mm-hmm.
Made history, and then yeah, his Judgment Day stuff was incredible. But yeah, something about this year just feels different, and it feels really special, and I'm enjoying the journey that he's on right now.
I've liked how he as a wrestler. I feel like he's got better this year.
Yeah,
He's lost a lot of weight.
yeah,
I wouldn't say he's jacked, but he's lost a lot of weight. He looks good.
yeah.
I feel like he's moving really smooth in the ring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I've got another question for you then, Junk. What wrestling events have you attended in your life?
Good question.
Mm.
Unfortunately, I've never made it to any pay-per-view shows. I've been to two SmackDowns and two Raws and one AEW Dynamite. Um, the two SmackDowns and two Raws were very insignificant ones. They were in one of the bad parts of wrestling, storyline wise. So the arenas were half empty, but the tickets were really cheap.
Yeah,
So
Haha.
those were awesome. that I get to experience that. I got to see Bray Wyatt live. He didn't wrestle, but that was awesome for me considering everything that happened with him. Now he's passed on. Um, and it was literally just a run in, so that sucks. But I still got to see him with my eyes. One of the main reasons I really wanted to go to that show is because it was close to. It was the year that the Hardy Boys came back at WrestleMania in the ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I was super excited to see them too. And it was before they let him do the broken Matt Hardy stuff. I'm sorry, the woken Matt Hardy stuff. In WWE's version. But they also only came in for a run in, so that was annoying too. Um, the Dynamite I went to, that was the most recent one. That was in Philadelphia, and a very
Okay.
very scary part of Philadelphia. Um, Me and my brother, who went with me at the time, who doesn't have any kind of fansmanship of wrestling, he was just taking me there for my birthday because he's a good older brother, and we drove to Philadelphia, not from Texas. I lived in a different part of the country at the time. We drove to Philadelphia and we pulled up to our bed and breakfast, and we were very, very nervous. So, but
Huh.
we made it to the show. The main reason I went to the show was because I wanted to see CM Punk live, and 3 weeks beforehand, All Out happened, Brawl Out happened. So I didn't ever get to see CM Punk live. I still haven't. Hopefully, I will someday. That's my bucket list.
It's a cool experience because I saw Punk at All In 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Then when he did on SmackDown when they did the contract signing for the Triple Threat at for WrestleMania 41,
Mm-hmm.
and Paul Heyman said you're going to be in the main event. Well, we were there in attendance at the O2 Arena.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. That was a
That's
cool
cool.
moment.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then he did a dark match on Raw on the Monday because we went to SmackDown, didn't we, on Friday
Yeah.
and Monday for Raw, and he did a dark match with Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, Ludwig Kaiser.
Mm. El Grande
Yeah,
Americano.
cool.
Yeah. But hearing him come out and singing Cult of Personality is a lifetime achievement. So your time will come, young man. Don't you worry.
I just hope I'm
And-
in the right crowd because, man, every international crowd makes American crowds look like so spoiled rotten. Unless you go to California, maybe, and maybe sometimes Philly. But last time there was a Raw in Houston, I watched it live, and I was like, man, where's the crowd noise? You know,
Yeah.
I
Well,
think they're just too spoiled here.
what do you think of the what do you think of the European crowd?
What is there to say, man? Y'all are awesome over there.
Yeah,
I don't
we
know what
tried.
else to
We tried.
say.
when we were at the O2 Arena, fucking hell, that was so loud. Wasn't it?
Yeah, they were determined to get the swearing banned off of Netflix,
Yeah,
and I think they pretty much did.
they more or less did.
Yeah, it's cool, but we're not as good as the French. Which
No,
pains me to say the French are incredible.
yeah.
Yeah, nobody understands what they're saying. They're still going at it.
Yeah, they love it. They love it.
We get a gist, but like not that.
Yeah, not
No.
that good.
No, they were. My God, like the Clash in Paris, that was a mental crowd.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mm.
And then the
Even the one
backlash
with-
previously.
I feel like that was the one. That AJ Styles of backlash in the ring and the camera shakes, like that's special.
The thing is, though, a lot of what they're saying, it's a lot of the, well, for you soccer, but for us football, it's the same vibe when you go to a soccer game. You get all that when they're fully invested in the team that's playing. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
But
I played
that-
FIFA. I get it.
yeah. It's mental. It's mental. But it's this year for international crowds has been pretty wild.
yeah,
To be fair, even the Australians back for Crown Jewel were very good.
yeah. And I think a lot of it is they don't get it enough.
No,
And I mean, this is a positive with Triple H. I believe he did state that he was going to bring it out of America
yeah.
a lot more. So, and he promised the UK crowd a pay-per-view next year or PLE, so that'd be cool.
Whether we'll be able to afford that, I don't know.
Probably won't be able to afford that.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't understand. Those are crazy, especially the combo prices.
We were lucky. We found a loophole just to get to Raw and SmackDown this year, didn't we?
Yeah. I think we had a.
We paid £120, so that's probably £120 is about $200 for you.
Yeah.
For each show. So for us, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty decent.
Now.
There were nosebleed seats, but to be fair, the O2 Arena in London is pretty good venue.
Yeah.
For views anyway, so we saw everything very, very, very clearly.
Yeah.
Not so good for you though. You're very uncomfortable.
Well, the bloody seats had rock hard sides that dug into my rib cage.
Yeah.
They're not designed. They're not built for people like me, Junk.
Me either, I bet, then.
Bollocks to that. Put me off. That's why I don't go to the circus. It's not the same anymore.
They don't want to cater for the oversized.
No, they don't, and that's the trouble.
Waitest.
Yeah, fattest.
Fat shaming.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. There's been a lot of comments coming through, which I'm sorry, guys. It's very hard for me to.
We got any comments to what? Anyone wants to say anything to CM Junk? Drop your comments.
So, Mr. Quake, I love Mr. Quake. So, not all British people are snobby, prissy cunts. No. Oh, what if you'd like me to be? I can do such thing. But no, not really,
Yeah.
It's like when you hear my wife, she's very well spoken.
Yeah, I don't think England's that posh anymore.
Well, look what's just happened to Prince Andrew. He just got stricken off from the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where we're at here in the UK, it's far from posh.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
No, it's a nice place of the world. It's pretty. It's pretty junk. Yeah.
Pretty depressing.
So where is it you're to in Texas then?
That's a good question.
I'm in the Houston area.
Houston, Booker T.
Exactly. There we go.
Yes, 5 time.
Yeah.
6 time.
Well, yeah. 6 times, 1 at the butt. 5 times. Yeah.
You won't be seeing me hit a spinneroonie though, unfortunately.
What about backflip? You do one of them?
Yeah, here.
That's incredible.
Oh,
That's amazing.
Wow.
Look at you go, young man.
too
I
easy.
saw you, Mr. Quake says I saw Houston wrestling on TV. Okay.
It might have been reality of wrestling. Booker T does have some very, very late night slots, but I thought that was only on local Houston networks. So I'm not sure.
Interesting to know.
That's the only person I could think of that would be Houston-based wrestling.
Yeah.
Booker T. Me and him is very similar.
What is this?
Well, I have some late night slots as well.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
Ribshot says I've sent you my contribution to the show, Sam. Have you, Ribshot? I'm gonna have to check that out. That's another thing, CM Junk. On your YouTube channel, check out this guy, Ribshot. Oh my god, he's got some freaking cool shit. Check him out.
All right.
You'll love it. Anyway, I'm running out of questions.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll come up with something really clever. You'll be shocked by this.
Do you need time to think about this one?
Who do you want to win the Royal Rumble next year?
Fantastic question.
And don't say Sami Zayn, because I'll cry.
I don't want to see Sami Zayn win the Royal Rumble next year now.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
You know he will though, right?
I mean, I think that time, and as a fan's perspective, that time has passed. They should have capitalized that back when people still loved him, fresh out of the bloodline.
Yeah, agreed.
But who is he going to beat? You know, they only had Roman Reigns for both title holders at that time. So I guess I understand why he didn't win it, but
Yeah.
um I would like to see LA Knight win the Royal Rumble next year. Do I
Ah,
think that's gonna happen? No. But do I want it to
I,
happen? Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, with everybody saying CM Junk, yeah, yeah, I would like to. I would personally like to see LA
So
Knight.
CM Punk's looking favorite to win the Elimination Chamber in
Yep.
Chicago next year, and that's going to build us up for him and Punk at Mania. So that tells me Punk's going to lose that world title before Chamber,
Okay.
but then we need to build up that program.
Who do you think
Some
he'd
people-
lose it to? Braun Breaker?
Yeah, some people saying Braun Breaker is going to take that bout at the Rumble, and maybe we could. I mean, I don't know how long Rollins is out for. That
I
I'm
think
not
he
sure
said
of.
6 months. He said on the show.
6
Yeah.
months. But
Yeah.
could we be going down a John Cena storyline that led into the 2008 Royal Rumble, where he rocks up at number 30 for that shot?
Well, I don't know
value?
that many athletes that can recover as quickly as John Cena has in his whole year or his whole career. But if
Mm,
he can, we know Seth will work through her injury. He has
Yeah.
before.
Well, 6 months. So what are we in now? October, November, December, January, February, March.
he needs to get to April.
So all he's got to do is come out at number 30, chuck a couple of people out, and then stay off TV to April.
Yeah.
With
Poor
one
Roman.
arm.
Well, he did it. He did it. Yeah, Roman does it. And not only that, like, but do we believe when it comes to injuries in WWE now? I feel like they don't tell us the whole truth anyway.
And kayfabe's dead when it comes to stuff like that.
Look at CM Punk cashing in, like he was on crutches, and all of a sudden he could run. So
I think you mean Seth Rollins.
I do mean Seth Rollins. Good
How
call.
dare
did
you?
you-
How dare you?
What did you say?
He said
Said
CM
Punk.
Punk actually.
I said
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Rollins could win the Rumble.
That was another high spot of the year, I think too. As much as I love CM Punk,
Yeah.
I never hated Seth Rollins because here's the difference between AEW and WWE. Even if you hate each other, you're still gonna put on a show for the fans, especially when the fans know that you actually hate each other.
Yeah.
In an alternate dimension, we got CM Punk in AEW today after he came back with FTR and they fought the Elite. It would have been great, but
Yeah.
Egos.
I agree.
Yeah. I was
Sorry.
so up. No. I that's taking me back now because there's so many things I really want to see out of Punk and AEW. There's so much more room to play with
Yeah.
all those options that he had there.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of dream matches to be had
Mm.
for sure. But there's also a load of dream matches you can have in WWE now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which would be good to see.
Mm-hmm. No, this is the thing. Like, I do feel like with CM Punk, we are nearing, I would say, closer to that. Is it time to hang the boots up? Because
Yeah.
I do worry, like with his injury history. In 5 years, is he still going to be able to do it?
Probably not.
I don't feel like he's been blessed like others.
No.
So
No.
I don't want him to get it all in too quick, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like him being world champion right now, I'm really, really happy about this. Let's get some really good stories out of it and just see how it goes and come up with a really good ending, you know?
Yeah. Braun Breaker winning that title at Royal Rumble was a good ending. Well, that is a way to make Braun Breaker like the guy.
Here's the other thing as well. I love how the focus is more on that world heavyweight title now than it is the WWE championship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's down to boredom.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Cody's run is just. I don't know. I got nothing against Cody. I got nothing against that title. I just find it all boring. I'm ready. Because I'm wanting something. I'm wanting a Randy Orton heel turn, or I'm wanting the Cody heel turn. And I ain't getting either at the moment. I need something. I'm impatient. Give it to me.
I have a question. Do you think that with the recent antics he's been pulling with the Drew McIntyre feud, with getting himself disqualified, and even last night or early this morning for you guys, that show with he dropped Drew on the title on the head. Do you think those signs are pointing a little bit towards maybe heel Cody coming up anytime soon?
It's only a matter of time.
See, it's funny you should say that. I'm going down more so Hill Orton on this.
I would love that. I mean, I would love to have Cody versus Orton for that title. I mean, I
Yeah,
wanted that for years now.
same. I feel like Cody dropping Drew on his head on the belt is just another way to get another program to carry on for a little while, because there ain't a lot for Cody to do. But I do believe that Randy Orton is the one that took out Jacob Fatu backstage.
Mm.
I can see that.
I really love what Randy's just said here. I miss the chase storylines. There isn't any chasing feuds anymore, and I know exactly where you're coming from there, Randy.
Yeah.
It's not. It's all. It's just polished, isn't it? It's just polished nonsense.
Yeah. Well, you got Drew chasing that bout, and it's hard to get behind that because Drew's the heel. You know, it's normally that if Drew was the champion and Cody was chasing that bout, then you can get behind it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't really get behind a heel chasing a bout. It doesn't hit the same.
I think the best chase I can think of in recent memory in WWE history, and there's probably been more since then, but this is just the one off the top of my head, was Kofi Kingston winning at WrestleMania
Yeah.
Yeah.
when Vince was making him go through all these, gauntlet matches or whatever. I don't know. There's probably been better ones since then, but that's the first one I can think of off the top of my head. It's
But
a good chase sequence story.
yeah, and it paid off. I mean, that was a
Mhm.
huge moment for that WrestleMania. It really did pay off.
Just for him to lose in like 3 seconds or something. The Brock
Yeah. Yeah, that bit wasn't so good.
Welcome to Fox. Is what that's.
Drew
Yeah.
seems like the gatekeeper now. Very
Yeah.
unfortunate. Yeah. I just feel like I was saying this earlier on the Saturday Night's Review show.
Yeah.
Like he's right up here, and then he comes up a little bit, then he's even lower again afterwards. Like, give the guy a fucking chance.
Yeah.
He's great. It's time to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks.
So we are going to wrap this up very soon, guys. But I got a couple more questions I want to just ask CM Junk. Women's wrestling. Who's your girl?
AJ Lee.
Of course.
And it's not because he's married to CM Punk. Not because she's
No.
married to CM Punk. She was my very first wrestling crush when I was watching wrestling.
Really?
Yes. I mean, obviously, I thought other chicks were pretty. Kelly was around then too, and so on. But AJ Lee was the first women wrestler that I saw on TV that looked like she could actually wrestle, and you could tell she had skills.
Mm.
And she wasn't just one of those walking supermodels. And I don't want to throw out any hatred in the air, but I really don't understand why people love the Bellas so much. I don't understand it. But
I think they're overrated bollocks.
and I hate how they keep on trying to use them as some of the divas really that were part of the evolution to make women's wrestling better. I'm like, no, they weren't. Like,
They
never were.
don't even deserve to be in the fucking Hall of Fame.
They talk about Nia Jax hurting their opponents. Brie Bella injured almost every single one of her opponents. Every time.
You have a bit of a crush on Nikki, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I think she looks hot.
She a good wrestler?
I wouldn't say that. Do I like watching her in the ring? Yeah.
Yeah, for
Other
certain
reasons, I'm sure.
for certain features that happen in the ring.
Yeah, I mean, like, they probably not with today's wrestling division. They're not really fitted. But I do think they deserve the Hall of Fame for their time.
maybe in the model's wing.
Well, the thing is like one day, I mean, all right, take Sable, yeah, from '98, how big she was.
God, oh, fucking unbelievable.
Do you feel like she deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? Probably. She probably does. So I'm kind of that with the Bellas, but being more in that era of that time frame of wrestling. Like, yeah, they had Total Divas, they had Total Bellas. They were big hits. I didn't watch
Yeah.
them. Well, I might have watched them a couple of times, but people liked it at the time.
They were influential. I will say that to young
Their wrestling might
women
not
wrestling
have been,
fans.
yeah, their wrestling might not have been great, but neither was Sable's. But you know, I feel like Sable
why-
deserves to be in it.
That's why Sable was barely ever wrestled, though. In new cats.
No, that's true.
The best moment for Sable is when she took that potato sack thing. No, even, was it potato sack? Fully Loaded 98.
Oh yeah, that was a great moment.
That
Oh,
one.
I know
What a
it.
great matchup that was.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic match.
I
Yeah,
don't
I see
remember
it
anything
like
else about that match or that pay-per-view. I know that though.
it's a good show actually. As a whole of 1998 it's a great year. The only thing is it's Judgment Day 98 in October.
Yeah,
That's a weird pay-per-view, not so good. Rock Bottom as well, not so good.
yeah.
But yeah, interesting. Randy has said Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and are great for the women's division. Liv Morgan from A to No Z. Great story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Liv Morgan's great.
Yeah, I do like Liv. She's cool.
I was fully ready to replace my favorite with Roxanne Perez because she reminds me so much of AJ Lee at the same time. When I was almost giving up on whether AJ was going to come back or not, I was like, all right, I'm ready for Roxanne to take her place. Not that I'm saying I was in love with Roxanne, but I mean, she has good reason to be. And she's also from Texas.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think for me, it's all about Tiffy time.
yeah. Tiffy Time's good. She come out of NXT 2.0. Something good to come out of that.
She's very, very beautiful.
Yeah, her and Braun Breaker, highlights of NXT.
Well, he's quite
2.0
handsome
too.
as well.
Yeah, he's very
I'm
handsome.
not talking. I'm not talking about that. No, about the best parts of NXT 2.0.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. There's some good to come out of that. You got to think of all these like negative things that people look upon is, you know, even at NXT 2.0, it gets so much negative feedback, but there is some good that come out of it. There's always some good that's come out of everything. Tiffy Time, Bron Breaker, and there's quite a few more that come out of that. Just I can't remember who, but Grayson Waller.
Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Um,
Let's just stick with Tiffy Time and Bron Breaker. That
Yeah.
works.
You don't like
Trick
Carmelo?
Williams. He's okay. He's okay. It's again, his booking's not been great, has it? He's just been paired up with the Miz. Yeah, but yeah, I prefer Trick Williams out of two.
I think Carmelo has almost the same amount of athletic ability as. Actually, I don't want to insult the man. I was gonna say close to the same athletic ability as Ricochet, but I don't know if anybody has the same athletic ability as Ricochet.
He's a
I was gonna
special.
say-
He's a certain specimen. He's very, very good.
Yeah,
For all the flips and all that type of thing. Like, yeah, great.
He ain't no Javon Evans, though, is he?
No,
Javon
no.
Evans.
Is that it? Did I say that name right? Javon
Yeah,
Evans?
it's more like Javon Evans, but
Oh. Javon Evans.
where's it Javon? I don't
I think
know.
it's Javon.
Every commentator says it different, so how am I supposed to remember that?
He's like an elastic band, that bloke. He just flips everywhere.
Yeah, I guess he'd be a better
AEW wrestler.
no, I hope not. I was gonna say he'd be a better comparison to Ricochet than Carmelo. I was gonna say with Carmelo, I was gonna say he was like Ricochet but with better charisma, but that's Javon Evans actually,
Yeah.
and he's like super young.
Yeah, yeah, he is very young. He is very young. A rubber band man.
Oh, Mr. Quake, you crazy bastard.
Yeah, he is a rubber band man.
Oh, he doesn't play with his balls. Oh, man. No, he's very talented. Very, very talented. I do think, right now I would say the future's looking quite safe with a lot of these up and coming young stars coming into the system.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to seeing where things are going to be in 10 years' time as opposed to 2 years' time, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I feel like NXT is going to do really well next year.
Yeah.
They're just rebuilding.
Mm.
They're trying to get back to this black and gold stuff. They've realised the NXT 2.0 wasn't that good. And now they're going back to the old method again. They're signing in people like Ricky Starks, like Mariah May. And that's what they did in their black and gold stuff when they were bringing in people like Bobby Roode, Adam Cole. And they're redoing that again. But now they're trying to rebuild that brand up. Yeah.
I think that might be a lot of the reason people don't like NXT 2.0 is because of how good NXT Black and Gold was, and a lot of them, if they were getting called up, they were putting in the worst of the worst storylines, or they were going to AEW at the time. But at the same time, almost all those guys who went to AEW, they got injured. Most of them have. Like, it's actually crazy to think about, Adam Cole, Keith Lee. I don't know. There's been a lot more. Even Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
What are y'all laughing at?
What happened?
I've just been sent something from Ribshot. I'm going to get it up on the screen for all of you. Unfortunately, I don't think... I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear it, but I'm going to...
What was that? That was a great point, though, CM Junk.
Oh, hang on. What's going on here?
Oh, for God's sake, he's used that picture.
Oh, come on. Get rid of that a minute. Oh, that's a lovely picture, that, isn't it?
It's a nice picture.
Hang on. You'll love this. So, if we put that there... Oh dear.
Can you tell me what I'm looking at? I cannot see that far away.
So basically, what it is, our friend Ribshot has used something from what Terry has said quite some time ago, and you repeat what he said. What you said?
I said, I think it's something erotic about getting clothes pegs stuck to you under your nipples and get your head tattooed. Turned out I was wrong.
And then we we get that. Oh, he's fucking brilliant.
Oh God.
Oh, that's gonna be going up on Oh, yeah, that's some funny
He
stuff.
even got the TDS link.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh,
dear.
bloody hell. We do have some random shit come through here, Junk. It's
Yeah.
I can
oh,
see.
man. Oh, it's
Oh
brilliant.
dear. Oh dear.
This is great community that we've created, and we just it's so much fun. Look at that. Love it. Oh, so I did have a really good question I was going to ask you before we were going to wrap this up, but I've been distracted by Ribshot.
Oh, I got a good question.
Go on.
I got a good question here for you. So, what lives do you do? Like, when do you go live? Do you do any lives?
So, I haven't recently because of my work schedule has changed so often. Typically, I will try to. I used to go on live with Jane, but she hasn't gone live recently either. So, I've been thinking about starting a new schedule of just going live after every Monday Night Raw because
Yeah.
we were supposed to do that. Me and Jane were, but whatever she's had going on, I don't know. So I'm gonna continue to start planning on doing that, and then if I'm not at work, I would like to try to do post PLE shows.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, but I typically work every Saturday, and kind of pisses me off that they change everything to Saturday nights in America. I'm like, what? What was wrong with Sunday? But
So I thought Sundays were great. Even for us, Sundays were great because we'd just take a Monday off.
hmm
Um,
exactly. So that pisses me
yeah,
off. Still, I don't know, understand why they did that. Well,
yeah, it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
damn
Typically
shame.
Monday night after Monday Night Raw ends, that is when I will go. Usually host a 30-minute to 45-minute hour post show,
Okay.
Yeah.
depending on if anybody actually joins and talks. Because I don't like hearing myself talk just to talk.
So you do
And
you're potentially going to do that on your own?
through the pro wrestling world, obviously. Um,
Yeah.
but the thing is, for me, if I'm being all honest, I never had that much follower interaction, and I think it's just because I'm not as pretty as Jane, but it's okay. I'm gonna still try.
Yeah. This is true.
I think it's a bit weird for you and I because like I before we started the podcast, I used to be in a rock band, so I would be performing in front of hundreds of people, to 1,000, and I'd have to sing, I'd have to talk and play the drums at the same time. So I think I had the skills there. It was just executing them in the right position when we were doing this here. So
Yeah.
when we first put our camera there and started talking about wrestling, we were very timid, shy, and weren't really sure what we were saying. And now the charisma just bleeds out of our ass and our ears and our bellends. It just comes out everywhere. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all about getting comfortable in your own environment and then just being comfortable in yourself and what you're saying. It all flows over time,
Mhm.
That's the only bit of advice I could say. But be yourself. Don't try to be someone else you're not.
Yeah. And having a
Oh yeah,
loyal following. We got some great people that watch us. They're loyals, We got a good 10 or 15 that just always watch us, and it's good. And do you know what? I'd rather have an audience of 15 people that I consider friends that enjoy what we do than have 15,000 people and have trolls and all that, So
that's fair.
this has always been a passion of both of ours, and we met some really incredible people across seas and people that live near us, and we just love it. We love what we do. Yeah, and that's all it is.
Literally, no pun intended, but for the love of wrestling has given us this ultimate platform
Yeah,
to be able to just talk about the things we love the most. And the thing is, for me, when Noah was getting into wrestling, I was slowly withdrawing myself from the damn stuff because it just wasn't what I wanted it to be.
yeah,
And then everything just fell into place again,
yeah, for sure.
The thing is with our knowledge put together combined, it is pretty damn remarkable. Without trying to blow smoke up my ass, but
Yeah,
we are pretty good at this.
yeah.
So-
we just don't get asked certain questions to show how good we are.
Most people will ask us something from your era, Junk, and we'll be like, don't know the answer to that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's all right. I couldn't answer most of the questions y'all answered about y'all's era either. So,
It works in so many different ways. See,
but I pride myself. Oh, go
here's
ahead.
a guy, right? Draws Raw. Check him out, Junk. This is our friend Randy, and he's in Canada, not in the Toronto area, I believe. Great
Sorry
advice,
about the
guys.
Blue Jays.
Great advice, guys. Be yourself, make it sound good, and enjoy what you talk about. And if it wasn't for Randy, right? Randy was a huge advocate for us to really start pushing us forward. He got us in contact with some various people, and Jimmy Corderas, a former WWE referee. He really helped us massively. And if it wasn't for Randy, I'd tell you what, we probably wouldn't be exactly where we want to be right now. So a
Yeah.
huge Huge thanks to Randy. He's a wonderful human being, and I love the guy very much. And I haven't spoken to him in a while, and I freaking need to.
Yeah, yeah. I hope you're doing well, Randy, and you're recovering good.
Yeah, this is our guy. We love him.
I love you too, Randy. I don't even know you.
Rib shot, Junk. What's your favorite Bob Holly match?
Great question.
Bob Holly match. That's a good one. Maybe the one where Brock Lesnar broke his neck.
Rib shot's gonna eat you alive for that one.
Why is he a big hardcore
Oh,
Holly
the
guy?
Oh,
biggest.
yeah.
Oh, the biggest.
He's the biggest Bob Holly fan of all time, as our Rib shot.
Well,
I don't mean to disrespect hardcore Holly's wrestling skills, but I've never heard of a hardcore Holly fan.
You have no.
Rib
What?
shot is your guy.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, yeah, don't fucking bullshit me, Randy. Yes, you did. All those long phone conversations I've had with you and all the advice you've given me's gone a long way, young man. We love you for it.
Yeah, he
Even
would.
better. You
He would
definitely
better
would.
any
yeah.
person who didn't know what they were doing. He was the one
That's
trying to
right.
learn.
Oh,
That's why I
dear,
don't
oh,
like
dear.
him.
There's something about Bob Holly.
I've actually seen Bob Holly wrestle.
Have you?
Yeah, I was at bloody Butlins.
Oh, you were? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was a hardcore. It was a hardcore triple threat. It was hardcore Holly, Tess, and Sabu for the ECW. Don't know if it was for the belt. No.
All right, one more really good question from Randy because we're going to have to wrap this up in a minute. So, CM Junk, what was the worst gimmick in wrestling, in your opinion? Ooh, yeah. No, I'm not saying Randy Savage,
Yeah,
but like,
it's
you know,
messed up.
no.
Or I'm going to go based off of the era I watched because there's billions in the eras that y'all watched.
Mhm.
So I'm not going to take the easy out and say the Shockmaster or anything like that. Farting Natalia was pretty bad. That was a really short run, but Farting Natalia was pretty bad.
Yeah,
Y'all remember that even happening?
I was not happy.
Yeah, nobody was. I don't know if I don't know if I'd say that was the worst of all time though. I mean, what a gimmick! Just farting in random areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, yeah, it's that era, isn't it? It was just where Vince just he must have had a stroke or something. His brain just went
such good shit.
good shit. Yeah,
She's
I
doing
know.
good now, though.
She's amazing.
Yeah, stuff right now.
I'm
is
listening to
doing
her audiobook and it is incredibly good.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely love it. So
Mm.
I'm gonna give you one more final question here, Ribshot, unless you got another one.
I'm just trying to think of around that era.
2008, 2009.
I could do like mid 2000s, and I would say a pretty bad gimmick in that wrestling was probably Eugene.
Okay,
Because
that's fair.
I hear a lot of stories about him as a wrestler, and apparently his wrestling was very, very good. And WWE just turned him into this like person with special needs that they just made fun of.
It
Yeah,
was Eugene.
yeah. What's his real name? Nick
Dinsmore, yeah.
Yeah, apparently like in ring, like he was a solid worker.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
he's gonna be remembered forever for that too.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, I got one. How about Muhammad Hassan?
Yeah, well, yeah.
The
Yeah.
person himself, Mark Capri. I can't pronounce his surname, but the individual Mark who played Muhammad Hassan is
The
one of the
Italian
most
gentleman.
genuine, nicest people you'll ever meet.
And
Incredible,
don't get me
lovely
wrong.
guy.
I
he
watched
gets-
that storyline back, and I honestly can say I kind of loved him. The
Yeah,
entire he had some of the greatest massive heat ever,
yeah.
and you know part of that was because of what was happening in the world. But I like to think that in the wrestling fandom, it wasn't like that because everybody hated him because he was that. I think he was such that good of a heel. And dude, I look back at, I think it was the Royal Rumble that year, and him coming out and just the most like a loudest eruption of boos, 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 and then even following up at WrestleMania with him beating up Eugene, and then pre-racist Hulk Hogan came out in the loudest cheer of all time. I don't
Unbelievable.
know. It's so crazy how he was this close to being booked the world heavyweight champion too.
Yeah. Yeah. No, great human being. Great character, but unfortunately, the character had to be killed off quick.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, literally.
Probably didn't help with the 7-7 bombings on the same day as SmackDown.
Well, that was here in the UK, the 7-7, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was in London.
yeah, that's probably why they had to get rid of it quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then they did that
man.
little angle with all those henchmen dressed up like members of terrorist organizations.
Yeah. He was going to win the world title as well, which was
hmm He was
insane.
supposed to beat Undertaker and then beat
Yeah.
Batista.
Yeah, should have done it. Should have still done it.
Come on,
So-
Vince.
Are you sat in the boiler room?
Oh, yeah, I'm hanging with Mankind.
I like it.
I'm in my bedroom, in my office.
Office.
Oh, rib
That's what I
shot,
meant to
you
say,
made me
not
laugh.
bedroom.
So, I did have another question, but we are on a bit of a curfew here tonight, so I'm going to wrap this up. TM Junk, it has been an absolute blast having you here tonight on the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World. Don't forget that. Knowles 86. What? Who's Knowles 86? Do you know this man?
I think I went to school with him, yeah.
Well, subscribe, buddy. You fucking love it here. But anyway,
What?
Yeah.
what? If we could wrap this up and just thank CM Junk for joining the show. We've had an absolute blast, my friend. Thank you so much for coming on.
Man, I'm so happy to be here, man. I've been asking for this for months.
Yep, we finally made it happen. But the best
Finally
thing
got
is
it.
we're gonna make it happen again at some point.
For sure.
We're gonna have some seriously good fun.
Yeah.
We'll try and get Calamity Jane, the wonderful, beautiful, and amazing Calamity Jane.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It'd be good.
Got all three of us.
I mean, y'all might need a replacement for the DDC.
Well, you know, he doesn't really appear. We try and
Exactly.
do the say his name and he appears, and well, there's no point in believing in DDC. It's not with him because he just doesn't really.
No, he don't care.
No,
He
he
doesn't care.
doesn't give a shit, does he? Anyway, CM Junk, it's been a blast, my friend. We shall catch up with you soon.
Thank you for having me.
All the best, my friend.
Thanks,
See you
buddy.
soon, buddy.
Hasta la vista.
Well, that was just fantastic.
Yeah.
What a wonderful human being
What
he is.
what a great audience.
Oh, a fantastic audience.
Fantastic audience.
Well, guys, we've had a blast, and thank you all so much for sticking around tonight. It's been a really good evening. It's been a really good evening.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about. So we will now see you on Wednesday live watch-alongs. Mr. Quake, it's all good, my friend. I'm just sorry that we couldn't.
It's so hard to go through the comments.
Yeah.
Apologies to anyone that probably might have asked a really good question. But yeah, it's hard.
Yeah. Right. Again, we've had a blast. Thank you so much. We'll be back on Wednesday for a live watch-along Wednesday episode of Survivor Series 1995.
Oh, the Survivor Series watch along starts, people.
It's November. Let's do this.
Yes, 95. My favourite Survivor Series of all time.
It's a very, very good Survivor Series, and it's one that you pestered me to watch so many times, and I thought, and then I changed my opinion and thought,
Yeah.
very, very good show.
Yes, the start of Survivor Series watch alongs.
Right then, guys. Thank you all so much yet again. If you haven't, you know what to do. Subscribe, follow our social media pages. All the support makes a huge amount of difference for us. don't forget, if you're on TikTok, my God, you got to follow the TikTok account.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah, the YouTube and TikToks is going to be a lot more active.
Yeah.
Pretty much daily, so just check them out daily.
Yeah. Some cool shit coming your way. You're going to love it. Right. Let me, there we go. Oh, there it is. There we go. Right. Oh, CM Junkie just sent a message. Thank you, guys. That was really fun. I'm always down to do another one, schedule permitting. Absolutely, my friend. We will make it happen. Right. See you guys Wednesday. Survivor Series 1995 live watch along. It's going to be fantastic.
The truck stops here.
Right here.
Well, Diesel said the bread. Main event.
Let's do this.
Yes.
Cheers, guys. See you Wednesday.